Now, my next guest is no stranger to the spotlight, the self-proclaimed queen of the internet, shot to fame with her wildly popular online show, The Queen's Supreme Court. And now with the launch of her new reality show, the TS Madison Experience on WeTV, earlier this month, she's pledged to offer an experience never seen before by a Black trans woman. Because for the first time ever, that woman is the executive producer and star of her own show.
This is your girl, TS Madison, and I am the queen of the internet. What? My dream is to be the world's first Black trans talk show host. I want to be the real me. I grew up a Black trans woman in the South, and baby, that ain't easy.
It's your possession. You think I'm demonic?
Now, me and my team of internet gurus gonna make it to the top.
The system is crashing while we're live.
Oh my God. Ah! But things ain't always gonna be sweet and easy, baby.
You was trying to street fight on the internet.
From the internet to your house, baby.
Joining us from her marvelous chateau where she films her show in Atlanta, please welcome T.S. Madison. It's so
Hi,
good to have you on the show. Hi.
Yes.
Congratulations on the show. Good morning. You said, T.S. Madison, that you were coming for Oprah and Wendy Williams' crowns. I'm so happy that you didn't name my tiara. So that means I will be safe on TV. But their careers may be in jeopardy now that you are coming on the scene. Why a talk show? You've had so much success online and you've been doing speaking engagements. Why did you decide, I want a talk show? This is where I need to be.
Listen, Oprah's a great, Wendy's a great, you're a great, like, you know, and we don't have any trans representation as far as talk show hosts. And it would definitely be my honor to hold that spot and be the queen of talk show and being trans. I would love to do that.
Now, at the heart of the reality show, which I just fell in love with because you do take us into the real world of trying to build this show, build the empire. You have your showrunner, you've got your business manager, you've got this dream team of people. But I was particularly touched by your relationship with Chi-Chi. Because, again, what I said earlier, what is power if you can't use it to help other people? And your journey with Chi-Chi, which is on the show, is just very special.
I love Chi-Chi because I saw so much of myself in Chi-Chi, not being accepted and, trying to find a space in a world where, if you can get thrown off by the darkness of the world. And because I saw so much potential in my daughter, I wanted to take him in and take him under my wing and give him the love that I felt like he needed. And we've been on this journey for a very long time. We're a little ratchet on the internet, and we feed off of each other. We have such a really good time just being loud, lavin, and color together. And to be honest with you, Chi-Chi and myself have been doing this for so long before anybody even came into my circle. It was just he and I terrorizing the internet, baby. Just carrying on.
But listen,
and the people fell in love with us.
People fell in love when it grew, but at the root of this is, as you talked about, some of the darkness that does exist in all of our lives. And you started out, or a portion of your journey included adult entertainment, and you took that money and you used that money associated with obviously pain in your life, and you flipped it to build this empire. What allowed you, or what gave you the tools to know I can own myself, I can own my brand? Because that's the special part about what you're doing. You're not just going to be this talk show host. You have a brand, which is rare for Black women these days, and certainly trans Black women, to own our brand, to market ourselves. And that's what you're doing. And that's why you're a trailblazer.
Well, what for me, I used to see many girls doing video and film, just like when Angelica was talking about earlier on the show. I'm getting caught up into doing adult film and sex work and being controlled by the man, per se, and not taking ownership of their Black skin, not knowing how powerful that their Black skin is, and not having control over it. And many of those girls have passed on now, and some of them passed on broke. And the people are out there still monetizing off of their intellectual property. And so I was introduced to a trans woman, my best friend who's going to heaven now. This is why she sits right here when I come downstairs to see her every day, to remind me, of where I came from. She introduced me to codes and like Angelica was saying, codes and RSS and CSS. She introduced me to that and told me, Madison, you need to understand that you have all the power you need within your mind and within your Black skin, and you do not let these people take control of your likeness and your intellectual property. Let me teach you how to be a boss. And when she taught me that, I lived that out loud, and I was enforcing that with other girls, saying, hey, listen, you're Black, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're powerful. If you're put into this situation right now where you're into a space that you really don't want to be in, make the best of it, make the most money that you can, and own all of it.
Coming up, more with TS Madison after the break.
This has been a really crazy journey for you. It has to be a challenge to your faith, questioning your faith and questioning.
Oh, yes. I was a mother before I was a Christian.
Hello.
And the difference is now I'm a mother learning how to walk in this with Christ and love my child too. That's what I'm learning.
Amen.
Walking away from my family gave her an opportunity to find herself, and it also gave me an opportunity to find that I needed my mother.
We're back with social media queen T.S. Madison and her co-star and mom, Miss Mary. Welcome to the show. Oh, you look so beautiful. Listen, T.S., I know that We TV came to you with the idea of doing the reality show.
Yeah.
Did it come with the executive producer title, or did you go in saying, I'm not just the star, I'm the executive producer and creator of this? How did that work out?
We TV was interested in me after I did a review of one of their shows called Mary Mary. And I was actually filming a show called Selling It in ATL. And I just did a guest appearance. Child, I went to running my mouth, honey, reading the girls over there at Mary Mary, and they was like, okay, we need to give her a show. And World of Wonder and I, who produces RuPaul's Drag Race, has had a long-standing relationship with each other. And I brought them the idea of the Queen's Supreme Court, and I told them, listen, I've been in control of my life this long period of time, honey, and I'm not going to stop right here. So I need to go in as executive producer in this situation. And we need to entertain the folks out there in the world. And we need to teach them the only way that T.S. Madison can teach them.
I love that. I mean, that's a very powerful move. And I understand that. I had a similar experience with this show, and it's not so that you can tell people what to do, but at the end of the day, it's you and your very specific image and what you're creating. Miss Mary, listening to that quote from you when you were telling T.S. Madison about the journey, the ups and downs in your relationship, and that you're there at her side, I know you're so proud of her. What do you see for her next? What do you see for her other than her trying to take my job, or maybe Wendy's or Oprah's? But other than that,
I just want to sit with you. I just want to sit with you, queens. I want to be a queen amongst queens.
I want to hug us.
Well,
what do you see for her, Miss Mary?
I think this child is going to go very far because this child, everything this child has ever told me that Boo was going to do in life, Boo has done it.
Oh, my gosh. Well, listen, she spoke it into existence. She called it into existence, and she runs that show. Congratulations, T.S. Madison, to you, your whole team. I just love that energy that you're in the basement there and you are working together to do something that no one has seen before. And Miss Mary, when we can finally travel, please let me come over for dinner. because they look like they just have the best meals at that table, and I am coming to the house for your cooking, okay?
Miss Tamron, let me tell you something. My mother watches you all the time. She says,
She's
so pretty to me. She's so pretty. And I know she'll cook you up a good old pot of greens, put a little bit of fat back in there, honey.
We going away from that.
Oh, no, we ain't going that far. We ain't going that far.
Yeah, we going that far. We going that far further. Well, I just celebrate both of you and congratulations on everything.